Good morning, and gosh, can you believe it? Week 13. We just have a couple of weeks left for the semester. I can't believe how fast it's gone. This week, we're going to focus on meetings, conventions, and expositions. Really, one of the more difficult to discuss during COVID times, specifically because this was the area of most impact. As you know from the news, citywide conventions are not happening. The city of San Francisco is pretty much shut down. And it's different state by state, county by county, very complicated to be in the industry right now when it comes to meetings, conventions, and expositions. That's going to translate into hotels because that's one of the venues. It's also going to be impacting convention centers and then all of the ancillary business. As we learned a couple of weeks ago, that multiplier effect and how interrelated all of the hospitality industries are, the components of the industry, I should say. We need airplanes to bring guests to the city to be able to stay in hotels, eat in restaurants, meet in convention centers, and other venues. And when one part of that is not functioning, it really does have a trickle effect with everything. So as we're working through a lot of the concepts this week, we can think about it in terms of how it's changed in the current state, but then also thinking about what's going to be different moving forward. I can tell you that one trend that I anticipate is more telecommuting and more conferences that have a component where audiovisual is a big key factor because you're video conferencing in people. As you know, a lot of businesses have not stopped, but the way we do business is a little bit differently. And so that'll be something for you to keep top of mind. Additionally, when we think about meetings, conventions, and expositions, from a career perspective, there's meeting planning that can happen in the venue. It can happen within the organization. It can happen at the city or county or state level in terms of a convention and visitors bureau. The San Francisco Travel is the name of our convention and visitors bureau that's most prominent in our area. And so all of those different people play a role in bringing meetings, conventions, and expositions to life. So you could be interested in this as a career path and perhaps work for a private law firm or Facebook or other private industry as their in-house meetings and special events or meeting planner or event planner or whatever that title may be, where they're focused on creating meeting experiences for their employees or for their customers in-house in their own space, or relying on that individual and professional to be able to work with venues and caterers and all of the ancillary pieces of meeting and convention business. So it really is a very wide career option. It does go from early in the morning to late at night in most cases. So a lot of times meeting planning is very popular as a career path when I talk to students. However, it does take a lot of energy, because if you have a meeting that goes from breakfast at 6 a.m. until the dinner reception dancing until 1 a.m., and you're in charge of that event, delegation is going to be really and planning is going to be a really important attribute for you to master because you can get burned out very, very easily. So I've done a little video to be able to show you a little piece of meeting event space at my hotel that I hope you'll enjoy. It is a little bit different and dark just because of the times that we're in and the lack of business that we have. But I am excited to present this topic to you this week, and I look forward to your questions. Thank you so much and have a great week. And getting ready for Thanksgiving, make sure that you stay safe.